You like that house? Don't buy it. Hey, I know sometimes home buying can feel daunting, sometimes frustrating, and sometimes it feels like you're settling. Today, we're going to talk about the 5 types of homes I wouldn't buy if I was presented a great opportunity. Hey, what's going on? My name's Jake DeRosa with the DeRosa Real Estate Team. Thanks for stopping by our channel. If you like the content we're providing, you feel it's valuable, please drop a like, drop a subscription here, and also ask comments, share your opinion. We love hearing those. As a resident here of 48 years, broker for 23, we love helping our clients. And a lot of times people just need that support, especially maybe being new to the area, the knowledge of the different areas, and that's what we're here to provide. So let's get into today's topic and talk about the 5 homes not to buy in our area. So the first house I'm not buying is any house that's near a noisy nuisance. And I'm talking backing up to a super busy road, backing up to a busy commercial strip mall or grocery store type of area, homes that are backing up or really close to the freeways, maybe in a flight path. So couple reasons that come into play here. First off is you're going to have to deal with that for the entirety that you live there, whether you're out barbecuing with family or friends, or sometimes sitting in the house, even with those double pane windows, that sound can come through. And to some people, it doesn't really matter. However, it's also going to impact you on the resale side of things. There's a lot smaller pool of people that the noise that they'll be living next to doesn't matter to them. And so typically those homes, when someone goes to turn around and sell them, they typically sell for a lot less. And depending on the situation, I've seen it have a massive impact on the price that a house sells for. I've seen it not have as much of an impact or it's less, but I just work to stay away and guide my clients away from those houses that are near those noisy nuisances. And just even for peace of mind, who knows what'll happen? Car comes through your backyard wall. So noisy nuisances, definitely stay away from those. Second type of home I'm going to stay away from is poorly flipped houses or poorly renovated homes. So I'm not going to lump everyone into the same category because I have some friends and know some incredible people who do incredible work on renovations of homes. These are homes that they buy either off market or that are in really rough shape when they purchase them. They go in, they take them, they renovate them, they put money into them and make them absolutely gorgeous. But there are a lot of them that when they go in, their main goal is, I call it putting lipstick on a pig, basically slap some paint, do a really poor job. And there's a lot of red flags you can kind of spot when you go into those homes. So the first red flag is it's the cosmetic of the house. You go in, there's gaps in the tiles where the grouting is. You see gaps in the baseboards, gaps in the crown molding, poor paint jobs, running over paint. I mean, those are all red flags that I'm looking out for my clients, because if they're not paying attention to detail, to the cosmetic, the easy stuff, there is probably no attention to detail. If there was an issue they uncovered, there's probably bigger issues lurking underneath. So definitely poorly flipped homes is a big one. And a lot of times if people get into those types of homes, they wish they had it. So make sure to look for those red flags. The easiest ones to spot are cosmetic. Third type of home to stay away from is going to be the overbuilt home. So I'm a big fan of buy the worst home in the best location. Location is king. And if you have a house that is just incredibly large in a neighborhood where it doesn't fit in, maybe someone bought this house and put, $1 million worth of upgrades into it. However, all the other homes in the neighborhood are $400,000 or $500,000, $600,000 homes. You are going to lose money. And here's the thing with the overbuilt homes is I actually have one in my neighborhood across from me, and the home previously had burnt down, and they came in, built a huge home, modern style, and we're in a neighborhood of ranch style homes. This is a modern house, and it's ginormous and just really sticks out. Now it's perfect for the family, and that's why they built it. However, chances are, as far as resale and things like that down the road, if they ever choose to do so, they're probably not going to get out what they put in. So overbuilt homes in a neighborhood are some things I stay away from. Again, if you can get the worst home in the best neighborhood, that's always a plus. but stay away from those overbuilts. So you're thinking about relocating to the Greater Sacramento area. Well, I've got just the thing for you. Our team has actually taken the time to create the ultimate relocation guide, which is meant to save you hours of research. And I've linked it down below from top employers, best hospitals, best schools, and a ton of other things that you need to know before making the move. The best part about this guide is it's 100% free. That's right, 100% free. Just click the link in the description or the top pinned comment. Hope this helps. So the next type of home I'm staying away from is the old home. And when I say old home, I'm talking 100 years or older. Now, there's a caveat to this. If you have the know-how to upgrade that home, or if the seller has done certain upgrades to the house. For instance, there's some incredible homes that are certain type of homes, and they have been upgraded. You've got the electrical that's been upgraded because back then they used lead pipes, and those you definitely don't want to have, especially if you got to replace it. That is a massive expense, replacing all the piping within the house. And then you also have the electrical that used to be used, which was the knob and tube, and that is a disaster waiting to happen. And again, another huge expense. And there's other things that you could run into. Now, I will say the older homes seem to have been built with a little bit better pride and just craftsmanship. So that's a plus that you have. Well, you want to make sure if you're getting into that older home, you have those upgraded items that have happened, or you have the wherewithal to be able to do that. In addition, you got to be careful too. Certain older homes, they're in communities that are zoned a certain way and they're zoned historical. So you have to, any upgrades or remodels or changes to the outside has to get approved by the city. So there's a lot of different things to look at there, but older homes, non-upgraded older homes, you definitely want to stay away from. Now, the fifth type of home in our area that I'm probably staying away from is going to be ones that are located near huge high voltage electricity lines. I'm not talking the little ones where they run a line into the backyard. I'm talking about the ones that hiss, that are huge. And here's a couple reasons why. Now, I'm not a health expert. However, there's a lot of studies that say those lines don't have any effect on the health and safety of the families. However, there's other people that say they do. I don't know which is right, but when you're leaning on the side of safety, you probably want to be better safe than sorry. And also, too, that same mentality is also on the resale side of things. I've helped families that had a house to sell, and they were located right next to one of those power lines, and we saw a significant decrease in the sales price because the families that were coming in there were uncertain, they didn't like it, and again, they're going to lean towards the safety of their families. So I would almost avoid that as a whole. And there's some areas out here that are really great areas, Folsom, Rockland, Roseville, that those power lines are prevalent in. So keep an eye out for that, especially, I mean, you don't want a huge power line running over your backyard. It's not the best thing to look out. And some of them, you get some noises coming from them. So I would say stay away from those right near or close to those big power lines. And those are 5 things. There are more. Definitely drop a comment, a question. Happy to answer any of those, and hope you have an awesome day. Cheers.